can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better?
Hoping it might pass by. Just can't see down this way. The charms of driving a Porsche to work. And all I lived in 46 what is love? No one knows.
Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so.
Don't think that they remember. And all I lived in 46 what is love? No one knows.
Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so.
Hey, what's up, people? Welcome. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. It is a Friday after all. It's the 20th. Can you imagine the 20th of October already? Welcome, everybody. Hey, Marie, Random Fish, Nikki D. What's going on? We got Cypher. What's up? Hey, Cypher. Bouchin, Angel of Death is here. Ready, set, fupa, Febreze, ricotta cheese. Linda R, how you doing? Mindful Edna, Bourgeois B, and everybody else that's just listening. Really appreciate it. All right, so there's a few things we got to get through. Hey there, Mary. What's up? Satan is here. How's your day going, Beelzebub? My B-Day is coming next month. Can't believe it's already. Yeah, can you imagine? We're at the end of the year, ending 2023 shortly in like 2.5 months. Who else is here? Ready, set, fupa, Febreze, ricotta cheese. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you have a good one. Birthday is on a Friday. That is amazing. Well, happy birthday to you. All right, people, if it's your birthday, hopefully you have a great one. What can I say? Other than that, we're gonna get into it. Some people might have weekend plans, others might not. Well, if you do, just be safe out there, everybody. I know how it is out there, so just be safe and be good. We're gonna get some cold weather coming in the next few days, I've been told, so I'm gonna be preparing for that. Other than that, I'm just doing my thing. Same thing I've been doing, just doing it. What else do I have to say? I guess that's it. We got some Jessica Messica news that we're gonna put in to the stream later on. Also, we're gonna watch the Foxy 8 um latest video. I guess it's about me. Some people are actually finding it controversial because you can do certain things, but certain things cross the line, especially when it really touches upon things. I can understand some things being offensive yet funny, like ha ha ha, but when it's truly offensive, then it really does cross the line. Kind of like how your mama had made a music video of somebody's dead dog. Like that just crosses the line. To me, I was like, seriously, just something you don't do. You don't do that. I don't know in what world he was in. He thought that was gonna be hilarious, but here I wouldn't think it's hilarious. There's just certain things I just don't do, would never do because I know it's would be gross. Yeah, happy birthday, happy birthday. Kuya says 105 F here in Arizona. Good for you. It's raining and shit all weekend. Yeah, I was told that, but cold weather is supposed to be coming in, right? Ah, well, I don't mind the rain. It's all good. All right, you know what we're gonna get into? We're gonna get into the Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty, she did this in two parts. One was the cooking video, didn't go so well, but okay. And now we have her eating. It's her mukbang. Is this how she's gonna change things instead of going getting stuff from the store, buying fast food? She's just gonna cook her food now and eat it. Is this her plan to get around the the new terms of service? I don't know. You guys tell me. All I'm gonna do right now is do this. I'm just gonna share my screen. We're gonna get straight into it and we're gonna see what's up. 8 to 15 degrees Celsius, not bad, but the rain makes it feel colder. True. All right, let's go.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hello, Beezers.
All right, let me go forward. She's putting this in every single video. You know what? I really like Barbican. Barbican has a really good flavor.
I
Expensive.
survived. All right, now I'm not joking, but I'm not looking forward to the cleanup. I tried to clean as I went. There's not too much, but Bismillah. I'm having a barbican, and this is the dinner. Strawberry fizzy soda. Okay. I have a fork somewhere. I'm not sure where. So I'm using a
Wow.
fork and a plastic knife.
Okay. Prepared.
All right, let's try this broccoli and cheese.
Completely prepared. She is.
Has the butter on there. Mm. All I had today was a salad. Potato poutine. I had the cheese and the gravy. So I said, why not?
Right, Cypher? Tell me you don't have plates and utensils without telling me.
Oh, yeah.
And who doesn't know where their forks are? It's not like she just moved in yesterday. She's been in this place for months. How can you not know where your forks are? Either you have one fork or maybe two, but to not know where your forks are kind of tells me you don't have much forks or none at all, right? You just have plastic stuff. She
That's really
is
good. I'm looking.
definitely eating out of a disposable plate, 100%. But they did buy the
That's
tea
really
set.
good. And look at how tender this chicken roast is. Oh, that's cheese there. Mmm. Mmm. That gravy. You know, I was looking for gravy packets at the store, and I says to myself there, I says, sorry, I used to work with a guy who always said that. Yeah, he would just like, I swear, I'll tell you the story in a minute. Anyway, I was looking for gravy packets, and I thought, I don't have any, but I have flour, I have bouillon, and what about the drippings? So I looked up a recipe, and sure enough, I have the wings.
Sure.
Now, our relationship works out perfect because he likes the dark meat, doesn't like the wings. Me, I like the white meat. So, and I love the wings.
All right, so Mary says it's strange no table and chairs to eat a meal at, no dinnerware plates and no silverware. Yeah, exactly. Like we don't have a table in the kitchen area. We only have like a coffee table where they eat at. Where else do they eat? He eats by his gaming chair and desk and whatnot. Why isn't there a area where this couple can actually eat a proper meal together? Why isn't it even important? Like, what the hell is going on? Think about that for a second. No cutlery, no nothing, no chairs, no table, no dinner, no plates. It's really actually telling.
I'm gonna be eating like a mad woman as usual.
Satan, really? He likes the
The
dark
gravy
meat.
is good.
He does like Murad.
Now, very
No,
easy.
no candlelight dinners. The ambiance of it all.
And it smells like Thanksgiving dinner in my home. Now, I'm always intimidated by making a roux. For some reason, I think I'm gonna mess it up.
Well, I'd say she did mess it up, but that's just me.
This chicken has me craving with the gravy hot chicken sandwich. You take 2 pieces of white bread, chicken breast, another slice of bread. You can put some cheese, but the tradition is put gravy and then peas on it. But I don't really like peas that much. I should try to get into peas more.
It's like they're camping. It's like they're permanently camping.
My gravy is the best gravy, I swear. I need to change my name to Gravy Queen.
How come you got a toast, Eggy?
I need to change anyway. That's why I'm always changing my name from Foodie Beauty to something else, because you ever just feel like it's time for a change?
Yeah, but a lot of us don't really go to those ends.
Even the gravy on the broccoli.
We don't change your name to Chantilly Lace, Big Beautiful Me. What else has she been? Chantal Verse.
Potatoes are tender.
It's a Cornish hen. It is a Cornish hen. Stop it.
I think they took about 25 minutes in the air fryer. Maybe 20 minutes. They're thick. Excuse me, sorry. I'll have this cough forever. So yeah, I used to work with this guy. I think his name was Guy, which is guy in English.
What's up, KX2?
Nice,
How you doing?
tender chicken roast with gravy. beauty bite.
She probably did drink the gravy or the roux that she was trying to make.
This is so good.
Struggle meal confirmed. This is very struggling.
Now,
That broccoli is burnt all. Look at that. Mary says they can't. Mary says, but they could sure afford the hookah stuff. They were always huffing and puffing on, and they could afford all her fast food. But normal household items they don't have. Screwed up priorities. That's true. But it's kind of like how people don't have stuff to eat, but they'll have either alcohol or smokes at the ready, because that's just more important. Like I've been way too many places with people doing that sort of stuff. Like they'll tell me, "Hey, I don't got any food," but they'll be popping out the alcohol, or they'll pop out the smokes, or just both at the same time. I'm like, how can you have this? But what's up, Pearl? How you doing? How can you have this but yet not have food in your home? Like, what are the priorities? Yeah, they have the hookah gear on point, but no actual plates, which really speaks volumes, because then we know who the hell's come over your house, foodie. Because if you don't have proper plates and utensils, you don't have silverware. Who have you been saying? Well, she did say has been coming over her home, but now we know maybe that's not the case. Because then everybody's eating with what, plastic plates, foam plates, and sporks. It kind of makes no sense now. How many times has she told us, "Hey, hey, 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 all these people, I got guests all the time. People come over and whatnot. I entertain," but she kind of gave herself away. Now we know where beer counts as food because it has calories. Oh yeah, the whole wasn't it like fries and beer are vegan? That saying, girls eating them snacks, exactly.
not much to tell, but he would always say that. He would always, I swear, he would just like to hear himself talk. I don't know. There was a couple of people I know that said that. I don't know if it's like a small town Canadian thing, but they would always say, like when they're telling a story, they'd say, "So I turn around and I says there to myself." And this guy would always do that, but at the call center, at one point he sat near my cubicle.
I can confirm that is a very small town thing to do. Yes, it is done. Forks are like $1 she can't afford. You can get forks at the dollar store, actually. Dollarama here. Get yourself, nice set of forks and knives easily. Get you some plates easily. Even IKEA, they have IKEA there, IKEA Kuwait. Go over there, get yourself a nice set of plates. Not expensive at all. It will only cost you a few US dollars. That's it. However much that will be in Kuwaiti dinar. What, you will divide that by 3.3, and then boom, there you go, done.
And this place was always hiring, firing, people quitting. I'm one of those people. Duh. Or I wouldn't be here today. Anyway, I'm going to make a hot chicken one of these days. I would always act busy because when I would just play video games on a downtime or something on the computer, he would try to talk to me. And he would always talk about something, about how he was at a hockey game and somebody was talking to him about something and he got in an argument over, I don't know. I didn't listen, so. But this is Canada, so there's a lot of drama at hockey games, okay? So he would start talking about a story.
All right, Cypher says 16-piece set of cutlery at IKEA right now, $6. There you go.
And he would say, all I would hear is the bits that I found very weird, like, so anyways, I turn around there and I said there to myself, I says, or I turn around and I says there to him, I says, And then I would take a call. I would get a call. And I would be talking to a customer, and he'd still be going on. Anyway, whatever makes him happy. And before you say I'm like dementia shaming or something, no, he didn't have any problems. I mean, any diagnosable clinical problems. I don't think he would be able to. He'd probably have to be on disability if that were the case.
Where's she going with
Dealing
this?
with people's accounts and that.
She can't walk into her IKEA. True.
This is just a breast and a half. I give the legs and another half of breast to him. Just a lot. Bone.
What'd she say? Wait a second. Wait, can I go back?
Just a lot.
No, before that.
This is just a breast and a half.
Okay.
I give the legs.
Yeah.
And another half of breast to him. Just a lot.
Wait a second. So isn't she contradicting herself? Because if we go back to the beginning of this video, she says that he doesn't like the white meat. So then why are you giving him half of the breast? Now it don't make no sense. If he doesn't like the white meat, he doesn't like the white meat, right? But then you're feeding him breast, which is the white meat.
This is just a breast and a half. I give the legs and another half of breast to him. Just a lot.
Yikes. My sister-in-law lives in Canada. They're happy she's gone.
Bone.
I guess so. Only breast of
It might not be the healthiest meal, but it's not processed food. And I'm cooking.
Salah's out getting his own meat. Yes.
It actually does feel like an accomplishment.
Do I walk the correct way at all times? Yes.
Next step will be to invest in some kitchenwares. But I'm going to wait until I consistently do these videos for a good week. That one's going through all kinds of money, and I just end up ordering again. Oh, refreshing. Now that gravy, delicious.
His milkers? She won't cook again for a year? We shall see. Wait a second. Did anybody not notice that she still has a chef's hat on? Is that... I think she forgot. She has to.
Now, does anyone know if you could make the gravy without the chicken drippings? Like, I just have a chicken bouillon. Potatoes are filling. They have a lot of fiber. Broccoli.
Cool.
I didn't show I had some meat in the freezer. And it's still good, obviously. It's frozen. So I had a chicken. In the sauce, we bought the fish. Maybe make a fish and chips.
Huh? A what?
Or like fish and cream sauce over rice with carrots. Yum.
So the next
I got
meal
all kinds of ideas.
is a fish and chips? Okay.
We have some mince, some minced beef, and some beef cubes. I made beef cubes for Salah once, and he loved it with rice. They were really tender. I'll have to cook my recipe for you guys.
Sure.
Me wearing a chef hat is irony because I'm not a chef,
We know that.
you know.
Far from it.
But
Unless she's like a finger chef. You know how there's finger cooking where you dial the number of your favorite restaurant and get it delivered to you? That's finger cooking. Is that what she does all the time and guaranteed? Or she most likely gets Salah to finger cook for her. Anyways,
when I was a kid, I always wanted a cooking show, like I said, you know.
Nina Nichelle says Pixar never happened exactly. That's the
And
way I
then
go by on the internet these days. Give me pictures or it never happened because I am so tired of people saying all types of shit.
But when I was a kid, I always wanted a cooking show, like I said, you know. And I have people watching, so even if it's only however many of you are watching,
Mary, I will say this is stagnant. She's been propped up by
that's good
reaction
enough for me.
channels.
Mm. Mm. But I just cook things that, you know, I don't know. Like you saw me today in my, if you didn't see my cooking, how I made this meal, go check it out. I had to decide what temperature to put on the oven. I don't know. You know, just kind of like common sense for me.
Hey, celebrity, what's up? How you doing?
But I watch a lot of food videos. Like I learn from other people. Or helping my mom cook. One time I made a meal. I was trying to be a cook when I was a kid. And supervise, my mom let me make, well, semi-supervise. I think she was watching Y&R.
Yeah, don't paint your mom out to be a bad person.
I wasn't like
now.
a young kid, but anyway. She helped me with the stove and everything. I boiled some potatoes. They were still rock hard. Cut up raw hot dog.
Why do you want me to say these things, Eggy Toast? Is that what you actually look like with your makeup on, Eggy, in your PFP?
I melted a cheese
Why do you want me to say red lorry, yellow lorry for?
slice on it. It was a hot dog casserole.
Wait a second. I'm missing what Foodie Beauty is saying. Okay, she's putting cheese in something. It's important.
I boiled some potatoes. They were still rock hard.
Okay.
Cut up raw hot dog.
Yeah.
I melted a cheese slice on it. It was a hot dog casserole. Don't ask. I had it at daycare, I think, once, and I always remembered it. My brain was obsessed with food from a very young age. And the only thing I can think is because genetically, my dad is like that.
Is what?
Hi, baby. So how did you like the poutine?
Oh my god, the Chantal poutine is perfect, tasty.
You calling it Chantal poutine now?
Yeah. The new name of the food is Chantal poutine.
Perfect. I'm glad you like it.
Keep it up, babe.
Thanks, babe. Did you eat the whole thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Right. I don't believe. I really don't.
I told you add cheese and gravy to anything, it's good.
She could try a large soups.
Mm.
And critique them. Yeah, sure.
Anyway, that hard potato casserole. My stepdad came home from work and he ate it because I made it for him and I left him a note. And he ate it in front of me just to be supportive.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, thanks for listening to my memories and eating dinner with me. It was very, very delicious. I wasn't sure how it would turn out because I was just kind of winging it. That's what I should name my channel, Winging It with Chantel. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this.
And thank you, chef, for cooking this food.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed, babe. I really do. It makes me happy to see people enjoying what I make.
Yikes.
Amazing.
Bye.
All right, yeah, payday is here in 3 days. Wow, you're right, celebrity juicer. I was gonna say it's tomorrow, but tomorrow is Saturday, which means it's actually gonna be on Monday, payday. Good check. Wow, how'd you know that? Wow. Martha, hello, baby. All right, we got Martha in the house. What's up, people? All right, so what we're going to do right now is get into the Jessica Messica stuff. Yes, the Jessica Messica stuff. Why am I coughing? I don't know why. All right, let me put this up here. So, okay, I had gotten a message. Well, I do get messages all the time about people leaving comments, but this one comment was very peculiar. So I decided to really look into it because this person seemed to be talking about something, and the way how they were wording and the language used was very like, I know what's going on with Jessica Messica. So the cat's out the bag. It seems Jessica Messica's partner is talking. So let me put that up on the screen here. All right, so here we go. Let me put it big screen. So he commented on one of my videos from I don't know how long ago was this. It was from 10 days ago. So her partner was like, she's definitely lying on almost all of it, especially the story about Walmart. She almost got left because she was acting jealous. What was the Walmart story again? Oh, yes, the Walmart story that she was in pain and he left her at Walmart. That's what she said. But what he's saying is that she almost got left because she was acting jealous. So he actually didn't leave her at Walmart. Some of the stories are real, but roles are reversed. So whenever the story is based on something that's actually real, what he's saying is that she will reverse the roles to make him look like the bad guy when actually she was in the wrong. Who would have thought that she would do something like this? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Who would have thought? What's up, Diane Woods? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Wait, who is Justin? Justin is the baby daddy. Welsh, what's going on? All right, so she says the RO is real, however, because the boyfriend at the time got beat up at her house. Okay. All right, so we're getting to the bottom of this. So he's saying the restraining order is real, but it's not because of what he was doing in terms of physicality towards her. It's because the boyfriend that she had, the short guy with the big D, by the way. You guys remember him, the short guy with the big D? That guy got beat up at her house. So let's read a little bit more. So I replied, who was her boyfriend at the time that got beat up and put on an RO? Because I wasn't really understanding what's going on. He's like, Trent, the little guy. She put the RO, restraining order, if nobody knows what that is, because Trent didn't want to press charges on kid's father. So she lied and said the kid's father threatened her. Okay, so Trent is the little guy with the big D that Jessica Messica was like, okay, yes, that's the guy I like. He has the big D. I'm gonna mess. So Trent was at her house, but Trent got beat up by the baby daddy. So therefore, Jessica Messica lied and said the kid's father threatened her to get this restraining order. So it wasn't because the baby daddy beat Jessica Messica up. It was because something happened between Trent and the baby daddy. Trent got beat up. Trent didn't want to press charges for whatever reason. I'm sure it's legitimate reasons he didn't want to press charges. So Jessica Messica is saying that decided to say that the baby daddy threatened her. We're getting to the tea here, people, and this has been confirmed. This is not somebody fake who's saying these things. So then he continues. She only bought one car, the only one she did bust up. Remember, she said she busted up a car. What did she throw in the car again? I forgot. Oh, is that what happened? Horwell says he grabbed the guy by the beard and slapped him silly. So Trent got grabbed, the small guy, by the beard and got the shit smacked out of him. Gotcha. So then Justin's like, she only bought one car, the only one she did bust up. She got money from her aunt who passed away. That car was supposed to be hers when she got a license, but never did. So she busted up the car. Really? This is all in the comments? Yes, this is all in the comments, just straight up in the comments talking. Along the way, I confirm this. Like I said, this has been confirmed to be a legitimate person, the real person, the real Justin. All right, so he continues. Also, the little guy never slapped the kid's father. That happened backwards. Yeah, the story she tells about the little guy slapping and beating up the baby daddy. Man, she does world reversal stories. I've heard people doing and saying stuff like this, but this is just so wrong. So pretty much she's saying the little guy never slapped the kid's father, and that happened backwards. The kid's father grabbed his beard and slapped him plus a little more. Okay, gotcha. All right, so I'm saying, okay, your baby mom is saying many awful things about you. She said that you stabbed her and left her in the woods. You guys remember that story? Well, that video is probably deleted. Maybe I have it. I don't know. I gotta go check. She says that she has an RO on you until 2028 and so many things. The scary part is that thousands of people are believing her. Exactly. So then he goes, I'm not worried about what she has to say. If I was the abusive one, I wouldn't have primary residence and full legal custody. Da 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 da. Gothic drink combos. What's up? You see, this is the thing that didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, when I was reviewing everything, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Why would the courts give a guy who she reported to be a violent person full legal custody? I don't get that. Like, why would they do that? Because there has to be a record. Because you can get an RO, you can get an emergency one, depending on the state, the county, or whatever. You can get an emergency one without providing a legitimate reason. It's temporary. But then you have to go in front of a judge and provide evidence, some sort of proof of why there is legitimacy to your protective order or your restraining order. So this is what gave me my head. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense that there should be a record on the baby daddy saying that what all these horrible things they did to Jessica Messica, but yet the judge is just gonna give him full legal custody. It just doesn't make any sense. Indie Queen, what's up? All right, so he's saying that he has primary residence and full legal custody. So all that bullshit Jessica Messica was saying because she got kicked out of her place, the kids had to go to the baby daddy. He's saying that is bullshit. He had it all this time. He continues, which had nothing to do with her housing situation. There you go. It had zero to do with the housing situation. So she was playing it off like she had the custody and they had to change it up because she got kicked out and no longer has a home. Nope. He had full legal custody, primary residence since day one. Plus, anyone can get thousands of people to believe anything he says, of course. Replying to my whole, she's coming online and saying it to thousands of people, especially when not given facts, just stories. This was all just brought to my attention. I actually pay attention. I actually don't pay attention. I don't actually pay attention to anything she says or does. I wonder why. Maybe she's just full of bullshit. Sup, Humad? How's it going? All right. He continues. She only sees the kids some weekends. That's only because people on YouTube didn't believe she had kids. Oh, wow. Okay, so he's allowing her to see the kids, but only on some weekends. Okay, before that, she pretty much never seen them because I got 50% in the same living situation she has. Okay, she lost her 50% because she abandoned them. What does that mean? Can somebody elaborate when he says, because I'm a little bit confused here. Before that, she pretty much never seen them since I got 50% in the same living situation she has. She lost her 50% because she abandoned them. So she abandoned her kids. And what did he go back to court? Because it was 50-50 and she didn't see the kids, so he decided to what? Tell the judge or make the judge have him get full legal custody? Is that what he's trying to say with this 50% thing? All right. So then I said, okay, thanks for the info. Be careful because your baby mom is taking things too far with multiple people online to the point that they could, unalive themselves. I'm talking about NAL and Val situation and Purple Glitter because she does take that shit too far. In fact, many think this is exactly what she wants people to do when she attacks them. Yeah. He goes, no problem. Not sure what you mean by be careful. Don't know anything about the rest of that. What she says and does, it's all in her. I'm not worried about it. However, I really hope people don't hurt themselves because of anything she says. Well, we shall see. Anyways, to get everything cleared up, people, you heard it straight from a baby daddy's mouth. He's the one who has full legal custody and primary residence. He's always had that. And wow, okay, her world is saying Justin ended up taking the kids full time because they were missing tons of school when they would be with her. Disgusting. But then again, we did see evidence of all of that crap, right? Kids staying up late at night, leaving the kids online to speak to her audience, which I would think is a big, big no-no. So that is what really happened. So he ended up taking the kids full time because they were missing tons of school when they would be with their mother of the year here. Mother of the year, making her kids miss tons of school. No wonder she's called Jessica Messica. All right, and then she lied about the whole Trent story. Trent didn't beat up the baby daddy. It was the other way around. I guess Trent just didn't want to press the charges for a legitimate reason. And she didn't buy multiple cars. She only bought one car that she busted up herself when she was supposed to get it. Like, why would you do this? This is just ridiculous. Why would you buy a car that's supposed to be yours when you got a license, but you never got your license? I don't get that. Unless you're buying the car and then your baby daddy uses the car. I guess I can get that. But still, really? All right. Erin Tay, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hugh Madbro says, he says full legal custody. She has squad. When you build your brand off transparency, be so for real. Maybe focus on getting your kids and not people online or everybody else online's kids. Yeah. All right. I'm still tripping off that her kids can't come to her mother's. Is that true? What do you mean by that? I guess if Justin's allowing it, then it's okay, right? Because he's the one who has full legal custody and the primary residence. All right. People, remember this is all in the comment section. So there you go. All right. Random Fish says, yes, Welsh, a perfect storm of bad timing and bad decisions. Exactly. All right. Is there anything else? As Hurl says, Justin ended up taking the kids full time. They were missing tons of school when they would be with her. That's disgusting. Making your kids miss school because of your dealings and whatnot. And yes, I should put a reminder. Please do not attack Justin. He didn't sign up for this. Thank you, Human Bro. I really appreciate it. Saying that, yeah. So people don't attack this man. He's just giving his 2 cents because his name's being dragged in the mud. He's been shitted on for months on end. You're being told by somebody that he is extremely abusive to the point where she put a restraining order on him up on into 2028. Now you're getting the other side of the story. Now you're getting the truth. Because can you imagine somebody going online and saying that you beat them up, you're crying, she's doing this, she's doing that, and the guy has done everything good in his life for his kids and whatnot, but your name's being dragged in the mud. Exactly, Jess. The truth that listen, I'm gonna go with Occam's razor with this. The simplest explanation is the correct one. There's a reason why Justin has the kids. There's a reason why you don't see the kids around Jessica Messica. There's a reason why things are happening the way that it's happening. Exactly. When I heard that originally, I was like, that don't make no sense. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense because if he really was extremely abusive in that way, why isn't there a record of any type of arrest? And if he was truly abusive in that way, why isn't there a record that he has been doing all these things to her? Please, people, think with your minds. Think with your minds here. All right, hey, Pink Unicorn, what's up? All right. Did I say it was shown? I wasn't showing anything. This is a public conversation with the man messaging and saying things underneath my video. If you want proof of that, go ask somebody else. Because I don't have proof of that. Maybe somebody else does. I haven't spoken to Justin directly. I've only replied to him on a public platform. All right. Thank God those girls have a good father indeed. The good father that's name's being dragged and being spoken off at and to as this evil, disgusting, abusive person that has been beating people up for many years of his life. Now you know what the truth is. All right, we're gonna go on to something else here. All right, so Foxy8 did a video, and some people are liking it, other people kind of not, because it seems there's some undertones to it. So we're gonna check out this Foxy8 video, and we're gonna see what's up. So it seems Foxy8 decided to put me as a pile of shit, but yet some people are saying that that has some racial undertones here. So I was reading the comments. I'll read those comments, by the way, but we're gonna watch this together and see what's up. All right, so let's go. Foxy8. Monty loses his shit. Okay. Hey, what's up, people? So this is, how do I put this? Offensive. I'm upset. A lot of things is happening in my head right now, and I don't know how to describe this, but there is certain someone who's been acting quite a ways, and they decided to come at me in a certain type of way. Now, I didn't know how deep the bit hole is, but I am going down bit hole, and this is some really disgusting shit. All right, so I'm going down the hole, and then you are flushing a person of color. Okay, you know what? This is on the line of yeah. This is disgusting because once again, certain things you don't do. You don't make a music video about somebody's dead dog, and you don't put a person of color, and you don't describe them as shit, as feces, and then you flush them down the toilet. You could have actually done this a million other ways. You could have had me in my outfit, you know, with the whole captain's hat and me with the stick touching shit, because I'm talking about shit. But you are flushing a person of color down the toilet, which means you are calling me a person of color shit, is what you're doing. Yeah, this is not good. All right. So, how can I put this way? Like some real serious shit. Do not look at it. Seriously. You're quite some work, aren't you? Talking like so listen, this is some super disgusting shit? All right, let me do a poll. All right, yes or no, start the poll right now. So let's just do this all the way to the Supreme Court. So we're gonna do this because this is messed up. You effed up a lot. All right, let's go. Let's go over this. We're gonna do a multiple part series on this. All right, let's go. Let's go, fast motherfucker. So let's go. What? All right, yeah, flushing and personal color down the toilet after describing them as shit. Okay. Acting this is gonna fly. Shit don't stink. This guy is quite a piece of work, but yet shit. All right, I don't know on which planet this is funny. Maybe funny to some people, but I can totally understand why a lot of people are, you know, offended, extremely offended. All right, let me take a look at some of these comments. So Fupa 1980 had to say this. So let me put this up here, and let me do this. This is kind of offensive considering Monty is a person of color and you literally have him as a piece of shit. Yeah, not cool at all. I have biracial kids. Exactly, Fupa. Stand up for what you believe in. All right, and then who else had a really good comment? Somebody had a comment that they're a person of color. Okay. Lulu says, I thought POC was piece of crap, so I couldn't make sense of what you were saying until I read the replies. Yeah. Exactly. All right, the Nut Collector says this. Let's read what the Nut Collector has to say. Nut Collector said, I am not offended. Interesting. As a white person, I am just not comfortable laughing at this because of the racial undercurrent that was brought up for me. I am older, so maybe I have witnessed more racism than you youngins. I have seen people of color being called dirty or literal pieces of crap because of their skin color. Exactly. This is what happens. We see people calling people of color, especially black people, monkeys or chimps, Porsche monkeys, pieces of shit because my color is darker, I have more pigmentation. I get what Foxy was trying to say, and I know it wasn't intended to be racist. Actually, I'm gonna have to argue that because if you're gonna take the hours and hours to make an animation like this, there is intent behind it, and you should know better as an adult person to not put a person of color or paint them out as being actual shit because that is racist. It's offensive. Like he or she could have put me in any other situation and had the audio over any other thing, but to put people or a person of color as a literal piece of shit is actually racism. All right, let me read that again. I get what Foxy was trying to say, and I know it wasn't intended to be racist. I think it was. However, it's my personal belief that this isn't a line that I, as a white person, should cross. Yeah, there's lines out there. You don't paint certain pictures. You don't do certain animations about the whole conflict between Palestine and Israel because it would be extremely offensive. You don't cross the line. You don't make music videos about somebody's dead dog. You don't make fun of somebody when one of their parents just passed away. There's certain things you just don't do. However, it's my personal belief that this isn't a line that I, as a white person, should cross. I leave room for everyone to make their own decisions, though, and this is an instance with a lot of gray area. Right. What's up, Observant? How you doing? All right. Does Foxy have a handler? I have no idea. But I get what people are saying. Ready Set Food for Febreze ricotta cheese. I've never laughed at anything that was offensive like that, even if it was against Jessica Messica. Yeah, exactly. Like I've never talked about Jessica Messica on the basis of like race or skin color or tone or anything like that, because you're going to be threading on a line that is extremely offensive. Like you don't do that. You could talk about anything else. You don't do that. People are saying that I was defending Negs. Negs, really? Because I decided to say, hey, maybe Vicky Vibes, the jackass, by the way. I said Vicky Vibes shouldn't be putting her fingers in certain ways that she was putting it in because it's actually offensive to other people. If you don't like Negs, okay, you don't like Negs, but one thing you shouldn't do is offend everybody else. Instead of putting their fingers in those positions where millions of people in the world have an affliction, then you're making fun of those millions of people. You're actually not making fun of Negs. Negs might actually have that affliction, but don't put your fingers and those motions like you're doing because it offends so many other people. You could easily just say, hey, Negs is this, Negs is that, and make it about Negs, but she made it the affliction and the making fun of the affliction about everybody else in the world. And that was my problem. All right. Maybe I should bring up that video. What was it called again? It was like the whole yes, let's bring it up because I think this was talked about time and time and time again, and I'm like, really? We got to bring this up again. All right, sure. I'll bring it up. I'll put it on the screen because some people don't know what I'm talking about, and some people are still trying to say, "Oh yeah, you are." Excuse me. You are defending eggs. I'm like, no, I'm not defending eggs. I'm defending millions of people around the world that have an affliction, and people need to grow the f up and not just do things because they want to do things and trample on people that have certain disabilities, because that's exactly what Vicky was doing. She was trampling on people that have the same disability as Negs when that did not need to happen. There was never any need for any of that. Don't make fun of people's afflictions like that because a lot of people were born that way. They couldn't help themselves. Zero need to ever do something like that. But of course, there's always people spinning it. Anyways, okay, so let me put that up on the screen here so that people have an idea what I was talking about. And I might wrap this up. All right, so here it is. You know what's a here it is. Here it is. Here is what I was talking about. This is it right here. Red flag. You know what's a really big red flag, Vicky, is when you're an ableist. So that is what I'm talking about. Like there is so many ways to insult one person. Don't insult millions of people around the world that have that happening to them. They were born with that way, or they had a progressive um, illness, syndrome, sickness, and then they're that way. Like there's no reasoning to do that to somebody. All right, people. I think I might wrap this up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be back later, so please stay tuned. I probably will make a video or whatnot. It is a Friday after all. It is the weekend. So happy weekend to you. Happy birthday. Ready, Set, Fupa, Febreze, ricotta cheese. Really appreciate you. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Really appreciate every single one of you. I know this wasn't a long stream. It's like an hour, but these days we did get a few things in. We got the Foodie Beauty stuff in. That was only a few minutes. Then we got the Jessica Messica and what was really up with the Jessica Messica situation. This is why you can't just believe anything on the internet, people. You gotta think for yourselves and have things make sense. All right. Pink Unicorn says, I have never heard these names where I live in Canada. We all get along pretty good. I'm white, and one thing I have noticed the most common language amongst all of us is French. I see, Pink Unicorn. Well, enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Fridays, everybody. Take care of yourselves, be good to yourselves, and I will see y'all later. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good one.